Well, you've probably seen a lot of census-related material in your mailbox or seen people going door to door to try to encourage people to be counted. The census is important for our desert, and the city of Indio is now hosting a series of events to make it easy. I spoke today with the Director of Communications, Brooke Berry.
Brooke, as always, it's great to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Peter.
First off, tell us, why does the census matter so much?
The census is a direct representation of the people who live in that area. And that means that all of the funding and representation for folks is tied into that population. So if we want to accurately represent ourselves for our diversity, we need to make sure that those numbers are in. So for example, in India right now, we have a participation rate of less than 54%. You compare that to other parts of the country, Hawaii, West Virginia, 99%. I think as a valley as a whole, we can certainly do better.
So why do you think that the participation rate in Indio is so low?
Well, it's about commensurate with some of the other valley cities, but I think there's a number of reasons. You know, people are not getting out and about. So traditionally, census workers would be going door to door. There was a halt on that because of COVID. Also, this is just a tense time. People might be less willing to participate in something that they think is going to compromise their security. So the census is very safe. We're trying to get the message out about that. Also, a lot more people have to participate virtually, and that is still sort of new territory for a lot of folks.
So Indio has come up with some pretty creative ways to get people to take part in the census.
We are trying our best. Less than 1 week to go, so the push is really on the final countdown. So we are giving away boxes of free PPE, 50 disposable face masks for people who might need them for their personal use, but also even for their business. And also kind of the cherry on top is a $10 gift card to Stater Brothers. And in fact, the first few folks who come out to some of these census pop-ups could even take away a $20 gift card.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there's obviously reason why people should take part, and not just because of the fact that it helps the community, but they could get some swag.
Sure, why not? And for those people who have already participated, we thank you very much. This funding will pay for programs right here in our own community: infrastructure, healthcare, education, community programs like senior centers and youth programs. But the census really determines how much money comes back into our community. So that's part of the reason this is really important, and it lasts over the course of 10 years too. So for every person who participates, that's $2,000 per person, $20,000 essentially, that you're saying, I want this to go back and better the place where I live.
All right, Brooke, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Peter.
The census can be filled out online, but the deadline is less than a week away. Head to the website on your screen to start filling it out. You can also call your local city or the county to find out who else you can complete it within your household.